watching Sunday Morning Matters on KC24, your local election headquarters.
I'm Councilwoman Esmeralda Soria. Join me as we work towards a brighter future.
Soria for Congress!
I am Esmeralda.
Just released, could Esmeralda Soria or Kim Williams become Congressman Jim Kosta's toughest challenger yet? So that's where we pick things up with our panel for round two. Jim Veros, Diane Pierce, and Ricardo Franco. But before we ask the questions, I do want to turn my attention to last week's show following my interview with Esmeralda Soria, where, would she run? And this is what she told me.
That I'm extremely flattered about the rumors and the encouragement from the community. So I will leave it at that, Alex.
You're not interested right now, sitting here in this seat, about running against Jim Kosta for Congress.
I appreciate the question. Like I told you, right now I am very, very focused on trying to do these things.
You're becoming a real seasoned politician here, Esmeralda. Let me tell you.
Hey, I'm being myself.
That's good. That's good. Well, not exactly coming clean, I would say, but hey, I guess she is a seasoned politician because she avoided the whole thing. But I'll tell you what, she comes out this week, says, I'm running for Congress, Fresno City Council member, now trying to make that jump, even though her term isn't up until 2022. So, Ricardo, I'm going to start with you. Is this a good move by Esmeralda Soria, and if she is going to really make a run here at Jim Kosta?
That depends on what your definition of success is. I mean, if she's trying to beat Jim Kosta and get into Congress, I'm not sure. If she's trying to propel herself on a more national level and get exposure, again, I'm not sure. Look, this is a three-horse race right now. You've got Jim Kosta, who's locked in the endorsements of all the political establishment within California. You've got a strong progressive that the progressives are going to rally around from Williams up north in Merced. You got to remember, Jim Kosta is on a list of 5 Democrats that Justice Democrats wants to have primaried. They are responsible for AOC. They were responsible for Ro Khanna, taking out Mike Honda as well here in the San Jose area.
Diane,
so it leaves her kind of in this no man's land in between.
Well, Diane, here's Kosta, and it's like a women's movement, if you will, at least in the Democratic Party, right? For District 16, you heard from Kim Williams.
Yeah.
She has a direct plan.
Yeah.
Esmeralda Soria sounds like she's got a direct plan as well. How do you see this kind of playing out? It could get muddy, maybe.
And I think it's almost certainly to get muddy, which is sort of unfortunate but expected these days, as everything has mud involved, it seems. But it is going to be really interesting, and I think Jim Kosta has been preparing for this. He's had not strong competition from Republicans in the last few terms, Johnny Teixeira and Elizabeth Heng. So I think he probably knew, particularly with the AOC wave and the progressive wave in the Democrats, that they were going to be gunning for him. So I don't think anyone's going to catch him flat-footed.
Jim, I think a lot of people are going to say, and you have to wonder if Kosta's going to go this route, because I think a lot of people are looking at this. Esmeralda Soria, she dates Terrence Frazier. And he's had some problems with Granite Park and the city. There's been a big back and forth there. Could that be a deterrent in this race? Could it become the headline later in this race?
Obviously, when it comes to their relationship, I think it's going to be difficult to make those assumptions if there was anything with between Mr. Frazier and Soria. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. Right now, Terrence Frazier and his business partners, according to the city attorney, are in compliance. So right now, without making any aspersions, we have to say that until something comes up, we're going to have to see what happens. Now, I will say this. Could
Kosta go on the attack? Do you see that happen? That's really the question here.
I'm not sure how well that plays in the district.
Right.
I mean, that's a local issue. How does that play to what Ms. Williams was talking about? Was more of a grandiose sort of plan in regards to this is a Democratic primary. So what Republicans really think about in regards to job creation, the Green New Deal, stuff like that. I will say this: that when it comes to Soria running, how much of it is a play for actually beating Congressman Kosta, or how much of it is not national stage, but you have redistricting coming? So is this getting ahead of what the district will look like when she's termed out in 2022? She may now think, well, hey, I may not beat Congressman Kosta, but the district may be more favorable to me in 2022, and I've built a little bit of name ID in my last 2 years of being a council member.
Well, it's going to be interesting to find out. I do want to move forward in another hot button issue. Got a lot of play on Thursday where President Trump said, I'm going to back off what the Supreme Court said. It wasn't justified that I put the citizenship question on the census, but now he's saying I'm going to throw in my executive order powers and I'm going to get all the federal databases to tell me who's a citizen and a non-citizen. Diane, I'll go with you here. That's a slippery slope to go on. Why is this so important? I know he's looking for voter ties right now and to see really what's going on with the illegal immigration system, but is this a strong play and will it work for President Trump?
I have no idea if it will work. I'll be totally honest about that. I'm optimistic, but I have no idea. But I think you do see there are a lot of polls that show there's a majority of people who believe that a citizenship question is reasonable for the census. And there's a very clear reason for it. The main result of the census is to figure out districting and representation for congressional districts. And those congressional representatives are supposed to be representing the citizens. So without knowing exactly who citizens are and where they are, how do you effectively deal with that?
You're already shaking your head.
No, I'm sorry. You can't have a government that just pretends that these people don't exist.
But that's not what they're doing.
And it's no, but if you're trying to have a government based upon only citizens, it doesn't work. We already have them here. We have to deal with it. You know, they might not be documented. They're definitely not illegal. They're just undocumented. But the thing is that all of the resources financially are going to be posted upon
Go back.
us.
If you're not documented, you're not illegal?
No human being is illegal, Alexon. Just because you go speeding, just because you cross and jaywalk, then that doesn't make a human being illegal.
No, but it means you've done something illegal. You've done something illegal.
You have, but we don't call people that in this society anymore. I'm sorry. We're beyond
How do you see this, Jim?
I see that they're breaking the law.
Okay, there we go.
But what is the law that's being broken? In regards to what the president, well, immoral, you know, obviously it can be, but what's the law? We are a nation of laws. So if the law says that a census is to be taken of citizens, then that needs to be enforced. If you don't like the law, then Congress can change that.
And that's what we're looking at.
So in regards to this question, this has to be polling well in swing states for President Trump. He wouldn't be beating this drum so hard if it wasn't playing well in states that he needs. That's it.
We got to punctuate it there, guys. Good little sparring session. I love it. I love it as always. Thank you so much for being here, as always.